How you doing, guys?
That was the welcome reception received by South Texas College of Law professor Josh Blackman when he dared show up to give a speech at the City University of New York. Blackman's speech was titled "The Importance of Free Speech on Campus," and it's ironic because he didn't get to give this speech, which in and of itself perfectly captured the importance of free speech on campus, because without it, you end up with nonsense like this.
Well, thank you very much to CUNY for having me. It's a pleasure.
White men and those who support white supremacy.
I'm not white. And were a member of Congress, I would vote for the DREAM Act. My position is that the policy itself was not consistent with the rule of law, which teaches a lesson, right? The lesson is this: you can support something as a matter of policy, but then find that the law doesn't permit it. And then the answer is to change the law.
Fuck the law.
Those three words are really the natural conclusion of leftism. Think about it. One side of the political spectrum wants to ban speech. One side of the political spectrum wants to ban guns. One side of the political spectrum wants to strip the accused of their due process rights with a listen and believe mentality. But that one side sure has some clever messaging. Here, this is one I've seen a lot. My existence is greater than your opinion. Because if you don't call me Z or Zir, or one of those other random cringeworthy assortments of letters, you're not just disagreeing with me, you're denying my existence. And when you deny my existence, that gives me license to go after your existence with actual violence. Or how about this sign, held by this young scholar who tried to block Blackman from getting into the room with his backpack? Conservative hate does not equal intellectual debate. Because if I just simply reframe your argument as hatred, I don't have to bother refuting it. And hey, I don't want to take away these students' right to protest, but there's a difference between protest and being a petulant, censorious crybaby, as I'll let this administrator explain.
All right, listen. Everybody stop. Let me tell you something. The university rules are people get to speak. You may protest. You may protest, but you may not keep anyone from speaking. If you do, I have other things to do. I will be back. Or you can resolve this yourself. Or you can have me resolve it.
Pretty based, as they say. You know, while they may come up short on arguments, logic, self-control, if there's one thing progressives don't lack, it's raw emotion. So I was a little disappointed when they gave up trying to silence Blackman just 10 minutes in and allowed him to answer questions, if not actually give his prepared speech.
I think DACA.
I don't want to listen to this.
You want to go? Please leave, by all means. I think DACA is a good policy.
I think you're tired. Yeah.
No, I'm feeling pretty good.
You're lying to yourself. I think you're away from me.
Okay. Oh, that.
This is really about CUNY law and how you let this happen.
As a certain president would say, low energy. But really, these are our future attorneys, judges, maybe even Supreme Court justices. I'd suggest grabbing some popcorn and silencing your phone, but you're not just watching this horror film, you're part of it. For Campus Unmasked, I'm Rob Shimshock. If you like this video and support our mission, please make sure to comment and subscribe. If something happens on your campus and you'd like us to investigate, send us details using the form on campusunmasked.com.